Hello everybody, back here again for another vlog a day, and today is Saturday the 6th, and today was a gorgeous day outside, absolutely beautiful. Was a little chilly overnight, but not too bad. I was in the van overnight, and I think I'm going to have to send that heater back, or at least do some research on it and figure out what's going on, because I had it on high all night long, and I never once got warm. Like, it was mediocre at best the whole time, and at one point, like, I realized my feet wrapped in the blanket at the end of my chair, my recliner that I was sleeping in, was only about 32, 35 inches away from the front of that heater, and it recommends 30 inches of space in front of the heater to keep it from like burning stuff up, and 2 inches farther than that it should at least been like really hot to the touch, and that was not the case at all. So something's not right in that heater. Also, my carbon dioxide detector went off at, like, I don't know, 1 o'clock in the morning, no, 3 o'clock in the morning I think it was, and it was reading high levels of carbon dioxide, and I have a window cracked and everything else, so I don't know what's up with that. I don't know if that was a bad monitor or if it was just if something's messed up on that heater. So I definitely got to check it out a little more. I did buy a new propane tank, and I'm going to go buy a new regulator, I hope tomorrow, if I can find one the size I need. It's ridiculous to find the right one, but I'm going to try a different regulator and see if maybe that's what's causing the issue, if it's not getting the right proper gas or something to it. And if that doesn't fix it, I'm going to contact the company and say, hey, what's the deal? So figure out what's going on. It's very, very expensive heater, and everybody else I've talked to who has them absolutely swear by them, to the point that like they're getting run out of their campers and like 0 degrees outside and the heater on low, and my heater was on high and it was like in the 20s. So there's no reason why it should not be running my ass out of there too. So I got to figure something out there. It's not going through a lot of gas. I'm still on my first tank of gas, which is awesome, but if it doesn't heat my van up more than that, it doesn't do me any good. So, and I can't go back to the little buddy heaters. Those things are absolute junk. The noise it makes, the smell it produces, all that kind of crap. So definitely got to figure it out. And the carbon dioxide detector, I was really, I don't know if it, like I said, I don't know if it was bad or not, but I went ahead and I opened up a secondary window in there, and I actually kicked a fan on to blow some of the fresh air around and kind of help keep that from happening. I didn't have any problem with it, but I did have a really weird, I slept for a few hours. I was sick as a dog last night when I did that, my vlog, whatever it was, stuff. I was just beat as hell. It was super short. Didn't really talk about much. My head was splitting and stuff. It was insane. But I woke up, I don't know, about 3 hours into, about 2.5 hours of sleep, and I felt phenomenal. I felt, I'd say about 60% better than I did when I went to bed, and then I couldn't sleep for 3.5 hours. That really kind of sucked. But then I got back to sleep, got a little bit more, almost like I had 2 naps broke into, made up the actual night's sleep. So I got about 5-6 hours of sleep probably total, and felt pretty good today. My head was still hurting a little bit from that off-gassing from the stupid RV show. It was ridiculous. But went to the dog park, nobody there, of course. Went and did some shopping. Unfortunately, you get up early in Des Moines. I never had the problem because I never stayed up there overnight much. So I woke up and nothing's open, like 24-hour Walmart, that's about it. So went to a couple other places, everybody's closed. I was like, God damn. So I hung around a couple, waiting for them to open up. Got some shopping done in that. Didn't really find anything great. Went out, drove way too far away to go check out a new store that sent a catalog to me, and I'm not their clientele. So that wasn't going to be very helpful at all. I went to 3 different dealerships and got no service at any of them. I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know if I have to walk in there and like make an appointment with somebody before I can get helped or what. Nobody even speak to me. So I'm wondering if it wasn't the fact that I've spent so many years being such a cheapskate and not spending money at places like this, that like I've got a new look on my face that says, oh, cheapskate, he's not gonna spend any money. So now I got this like pocket full of money I want to spend and buy a new vehicle and stuff. I can't get anybody to freaking talk to me at all. So who the hell knows? I don't know what's going on there, but I got to get that figured out so I can find myself a vehicle. But as of right now, I think I'm disappointed in the service I'm getting from people, so I'm just going to say the hell with it. And I think my plan is going to be just take off in the van and just do a little bit of travel on it, and then find an RV dealership somewhere that actually wants to treat me like a buyer, and figure it out. So I did have an offer in on RV today that I'm really kind of glad they denied my offer, I guess. I'd offered way more than I probably should have been spending on RV, but one of those deals I would have definitely had to sell one of the houses to cover the cost of that thing, and that would have been a scary deal, but I have a standing offer to sell one of my properties, so it's not like it's that hard to do. I think you say once like 20 days, guaranteed 20 days to have the money. So one of those deals there, it could have happened. I just didn't really want to pay the upkeep and all that stuff on a giant big Class A, but it would have, oh my God, it was gorgeous. It was, I mean, it's way more expensive than my house. It's all kinds of stuff. It's absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous place. But definitely, it would have been hard to park, hard to drive. I'm really glad they denied my offer. And I think we were probably within like 10 grand. My offer should have been insulting. I expected them to tell me to piss off. But I overheard them talking about how it was a 2014 model, and they had not gotten an offer on it since like 2014, and they were looking for any offers. And I put an offer that I thought, like I said, should have been, told me to go fuck myself that first day, and that didn't happen. So ended up the point where I was I'm partly hopeful. I was actually thinking like, hey, I might get this thing bought for that price, but luckily it didn't happen, so all good. But today I went ahead, ran around, did a bunch of shopping and stuff, handful of places and that. Had a good time. Ended up heading back down to Ottumwa. Instead of coming home, went to Ottumwa, because where I was at, it was like 2 miles less to get to my buddy's house, which did save me the hour drive up there tomorrow. So I hung out there the rest of the day. I actually went to the dog park, hung out in the dog park for about an hour. I actually had a great time there. Bruce found a new friend. Absolutely had a phenomenal time. Muddy as hell. Oh my God, it's so muddy. We went for a run. Came back to the dog park. Ended up playing with a couple other dogs. A little beagle that was just barking its ass off. It was pretty funny. And then hung out at my buddy's house. Had a couple cigars. Had some chili. And I was going to camp out again in the van tonight. And I just said, you know what? Screw it. I'm this close to home. I was going to go home and crash. And I got to figure out what I'm going to do tomorrow, because I'm not watching the Super Bowl at all. So I got to figure out something to entertain myself. And I don't know what that's going to be yet. So that's all I got for now. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.